What's up, guys? I know it's been a while since my last video. Life got pretty busy and I didn't have much time to, get parts and do install videos and stuff like that. But I just wanted to do a little update video because I'm finally getting back into, getting parts for this car. But one thing I did do off camera when I wasn't posting was an exhaust. So we were kind of in a rush. We were going to an event and I really wanted to get the exhaust on that day, so I didn't have time to film. But I did end up getting a dupe of the Remark Axleback exhaust for this car. So I was just chilling in the Facebook groups one day and someone said there's a exact same exhaust as the Remark Axleback for this car for like less than half the price. So I said I will bite the bullet for all you boys out there who want to do something a little cheaper and have it sound pretty much the exact same. And I bought the dupe eBay Remark Axleback exhaust, which I'll put in the link, but it has the quad tips, just like the Remark. It's the double wall tips, just like the Remark. And install was exactly the same. Install is pretty easy. There's just 4 bolts up near the exhaust, a little bit halfway up the car, and you take those off, pop in the Remark or the dupe Remark, and you're good to go. I will say those bolts are pretty freaking tight, and if you're just on jack stands or ramps like I was, you might have a little trouble with leverage under there. If you have a lift, it's going to be really easy. It's hard to fit an impact in there. You might be able to, but if you have a breaker bar, it'll be just really easy. So, yeah, so the car looks pretty much the same. She's clean today, which is why I decided to do it. But enough yapping. I'm going to give you some exhaust clips here. The car's warm, so the startup won't be a cold start, but the clips will sound pretty good, I think. So, here we go. Alright guys, so that's how the free revs sound on this car. Sounds pretty sick, I'll be honest. I didn't want it to be, super VQ G35 ZS, which honestly you can't really get too far from it with a V6 like this, an AV6, but I think it sounds a little bit cleaner than those cars. Not as trumpety as those cars, which it might just be the bad choice of exhaust that people use on those cars. But yeah, so it sounds pretty decent. I'm gonna try and get some flybys, but I'm by myself, so I don't really want to leave my camera that far. But yeah, it sounds pretty good. I mean, there's a slight gurgle. Nothing super loud. When it cold starts, it gurgles a little bit more. But yeah, so also when you're driving, it pops every once in a while on decel, like when you're coming up to a red light or something, it pops, which is pretty cool. Cool guys, so hope you enjoyed those clips. I'm gonna do some inside driving now. The inside is not too bad, I'll be honest. I mean, if you're into loud cars, you kind of know that you just got to deal with a certain level of interior noise. Thankfully, this car is pretty well insulated, so it's not too bad, but there is a little bit of drone on the highway if you're riding at a certain RPM, which I just did a whole like 8-hour trip and it really wasn't that bad. If you're cruising below like 2,000, you're chilling, it's fine. But yeah, I'll give you some interior clips now. Sounds pretty good on the inside too, but also like you can throw all your windows up and cruise and it really won't bother you that much. I mean, that's for me. If you're super sensitive, that might be different, but this is like one of the most affordable options for this car, and I don't think that affordable always means cheap, because the quality was good, the seller was good, and you've heard the proof. So if you go look at Remark exhaust clips, they sound pretty much identical. I actually have a friend who just picked up the Remark on his IS300, and I think we'll do like a little comparison to see. There's probably slight differences, so you guys will be the judge of that and tell us what you think sounds better, different, tones, all that. So that'll come up in a video. It probably won't be its own video, but just snuck in somewhere. I'm also going to WEGFest tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna film there and drop a little, like, you know, car show vlog type thing and see if that's cool. You never really know there might be cool cars, so we'll go there tomorrow and I'll film that and probably get that video out soon too. So more content coming. I'm moving. My goal is to go to Gatlinburg this year with my friends, so I want to get the car semi there. So by I got until October to make this thing look, you know, cool. So there's an underpass coming up, which I'll give you one more exhaust clip with the windows down. But besides that, boys, I'll see you later, and thanks for watching.